Welcome to America's Freedom Seminar.
How would you like to solve all of our social issues right now? In America, you have the freedom to try. Ready? Get set. Go. All right, back to reality. Many of us try to change others so they will unite with our good causes. But eventually we discover that we simply can't change others. But I can change myself. How? To find answers instead of merely complaining about America's problems, let's begin. First, we need logical reasoning. By logical, I mean honest reasoning. This seems to be getting rarer these days. In fact, news reports show quite a bit of craziness happening all around us and everywhere else in the world. If we're going to use good reasoning, we'll next need factual information to reason with. We'll have to show some skepticism, too, along with common sense and patience to sort out all the propaganda spewing out from every kind of media. Yes, even from many authoritative sources.
Please hang up and try again.
But before we can take action to help stop the rot destroying our civilization, we must first be sure that we have defined the problem correctly. We'll have to begin our remaking of America by dealing with ourselves first and strive to become happy and successful while encouraging others without imposing ourselves on them. Only those whom we personally care about will most likely listen and maybe even agree with us. We'll begin by outlining our personal goals. Then we'll learn how the Constitution protects our right to achieve them. Beware, the Constitution does not give us any rights at all. It only protects the rights that we were born with. So what do you want to achieve with your rights and your freedom? And what do others want to achieve? Are they the same things? Boiled down to the essentials, we all want to be free, to be happy, to be secure, not living in constant fear, and to have hope for a brighter future. Without this hope, what good is a little joy that only lasts a few minutes? Here are the 4 goals we'll assume everyone shares in common: to be free, secure, happy, and have real hope to expand them all in the future. But our personal goals require the help of others. Many try it alone, but then they achieve very little. That's like playing the piano with one finger. Since our goals require the help of others, we must all hold our values in common, our rules, language, and general expectations. But from there, we can do all kinds of different things on our own. Like breathing, we do it to live, but we choose our own breathing style and timing. Without common social bonds, relationships splinter and will quarrel, divide in factions, and destroy each other. Let's review what any happy, successful society needs. Reaching our common goals together requires common values. What are some of these? We don't want to hurry over these principles without being sure we understand them. Honesty, so we can trust each other. Dependability, another element of trust. Willing cooperation based on friendship, not fear. Discipline to stay focused and be efficient and cost-effective. Hard work ethic, to be worthy of our pay. Competency, increasing our value to the group. Take notice. All of these virtuous qualities breed trust among men, the root of wealth and security. They work together to increase trust. When you think about it, trust is vital to cooperation and is the root of our wealth and security. People's trust in you can be summed up in your reputation. That trust leaves you free of constant suspicion and shutting you out from opportunities to prosper in the organization. Mutual trust allows the group to delegate to those they can depend on the many different tasks of production, a key component of efficiency and making a profit. Without trust, everything falls apart. Everything. Common caring. What does that mean? Obviously, the golden rule. Use kindness, but not at the expense of justice, except where mercy is appropriate. We will come to the aid of each other when we need it. Wise giving will also lift those needing assistance. Respecting the rights of others. To hurt others, in the larger view of consequences, is to hurt ourselves. Common laws. This keeps us all with approximately the same demands and expectations, and prevents a lot of confusion and misunderstanding as we manage our rightful place in the group, and we trust others to do the same. All of this is protected by the Constitution when it is used properly. Therefore, we should all understand basic constitutional law. We're talking about obeying laws that protect the rights of others along with ours. In return, we expect the same from them. This is merely the golden rule in action. Whenever a bad law is passed, we feel a responsibility to do what we can to get it changed without becoming abusive and mean-spirited. We participate in politics to ensure that good men are always infused into the government. Cooperation is a principle needed in some of the other categories we've mentioned, but it is also given its own category here just to emphasize its importance. That means voluntary participation, not by coercion or fear. Our attitude should always be to make the world a better place for everybody, not only for now, but for the future as much as possible. So here it is. The way to achieve our goals, to be free, secure, happy, and have hope. Common values, caring, moral laws, and cooperation. This formula works every time. In fact, it's guaranteed to work every time. If you study the past, history will bear this out. In our next lesson, we'll discuss how we can make the best decisions.